Test, test.
Test. We good?
Sounds good.
Good evening again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Doane College campus, Papik Field, for tonight's varsity matchup between the visiting Minutemen from Lexington and your home standing Cardinals. For those fans from Lexington not familiar with the stadium, the concession stand is over to my left, your right, over there in the tan shack. They're always willing to give you a refreshment or a snack to eat. So please feel free to head over there during the game. Our restrooms are either on the sideline or also here below the announcing booth. At this point in time, I would ask ladies and gentlemen, please rise, and gentlemen, remove your hat as the Crete High Pep Band, under the direction of Ariel Gira, Kiara Corning, and Jackson Finner, honor our flag and country with the playing of our national anthem.
Good evening. Welcome to a beautiful weekend here on that Papik Field on Doane University, where Lexington made the trip tonight to take on our Crete Cardinals here at the homecoming week. Here with me, glad to be back in the booth here with potential Coach of the Year, first-time ballot Hall of Fame coach, Tony Siski. Thanks for being here tonight, Tony.
Thanks, Brent. Quite the introduction there. That's going to be really, really tough to live up to, but I do appreciate it.
Well, we have a fired-up crowd so far. If you can't tell, we've got a birthday celebration going on. Student section alive and well tonight, wearing their different jerseys to see their home team take on the Lexington Minutemen. I think we're in for a good game tonight here, Tony. Lexington comes in 1-2. Crete 1-2 on the season. Both teams excited. Lexington just coming off a win last week at South Sioux City, and Crete coming off a loss at Seward. A game I think they thought was probably going to go a little differently.
Yeah, but you have to be excited about what you've seen from the Crete Cardinals this year. That first one was a heartbreaker, could have gone either way. Came out, got a great win against McCook, and unfortunately just couple turnovers too many against Seward, and otherwise evenly played game. And Seward's 3-0 and 3-0 for a reason. Crete was right there with them.
Well, both teams tonight have taken on Seward. Lexington, first game of the season, down by Seward 38-0. Crete lost by, 15?
Yeah, 2-possession game. And Crete had 4 turnovers to Seward's none in that game, and ultimately the difference.
Well, back to kick, Freddie Vargas for Lexington. And this game is going. What a beautiful night for football. That's going to go out of bounds. You know, going in this morning, I thought with a little bit of wind, there were some clouds coming in. I mean, this might be an interesting game, but the wind has stopped and sun's kind of in our face, but that'll die here pretty soon.
I would say perfect football weather, but Coach Newmeyer, I had this discussion with him. He prefers 40 degrees, wearing his stocking cap and gloves, but I think the kids would prefer this. I think they're going to side with me on this one.
I'm going to side with the fans on this one. I'll take this weather. Braden Schmeckpepper back to get the snap for the Cardinals on their opening drive. Back with them. Explosive running back, Isaac Krotzel. Looks like encroachment. Jesus Garcia. Cards will take that. Split wide for the Cardinals, William Chica.
Don't even huddle, going to run the same play. And
that's going to be a give up the middle to Krotzel. And why not? He's going to only get 2 there, but Krotzel averaging 195 rush yards a game.
He's been fun to watch this year. I'm sure Lexington knows he's going to get the ball a lot tonight, but it really doesn't matter. He's putting up the numbers.
Well, that's kind of what I was thinking. I'm sure every other team we face knew Krotzel's been getting the ball, and he's averaging 3 touchdowns a game, 40 reception yards. Gets the pitch and battles off one defender, still going. Eventually, Conrad there to wrap up his legs. Just what we talked about.
It's close to breaking that. Got him by the shoestrings there. Krotzel showing his elusiveness on that run.
That's what makes him so dangerous. Is that the first defender rarely gets him down.
If he does get in the open field, not many guys are going to catch him.
To the left is Chica and Tad DeBrink. Sears to the right. Tad DeBrink in motion. There again, he had the potential to stop him short. Just bounced right off it. That was Juan Lopez for Lexington, just not able to finish the play. He was in the right spot.
Isaac has it all. Pretty complete back, can break tackles, can make guys miss, and can outrun people.
Well, in their last home game against McCook, watching not only rushing, receiving, but as a punt returner, he took one to the house. Just an electric player. Really fun to watch. Cardinals looking at a 2nd and 3. Almost got him offside again. Schmeckpepper with the pitch, and it works. Krotzel, another first down, eventually drugged down by Freddie Vargas.
Really good blocking by the offensive line and Tad DeBrink on the edge there, allowing Krotzel to cut it inside and get another first down.
Number 3, Freddie Vargas for the Minutemen, their leading tackler, 16 tackles in the season. And number 4, Naylor, has 15. Vargas with 2 sacks. Crete, no need to put in the air right here. They're just probably going to keep on the ground, but they're looking at a 4-4 set defensively, and Crete still able to get 3 yards off of it.
And Schmeckpepper showing some strength there, and you see Banos helping move the pile. And
Schmeckpepper this time on the keeper.
Yeah, you ain't kidding there.
Short gain brought down by Levi Connors.
Banos, number 64, kind of in that left tackle spot on your screen.
Give him 3 on the
This offensive line has been
resting at the Minutemen 26.
They've been
Playing well.
They've been playing really well. A lot of these guys played some last year, but I've seen a big improvement from last year to this year in these guys.
I'm sure Krotzel certainly appreciates it. Fake left, but the pitch just behind Krotzel, but the bounce is lucky enough to go right to his hands. Kind of turns it into just a shorter loss than what it could have been.
Pitch went awry.
That'll take it to third and about 11.
Crotzel sticks with it.
Those are the things that Crete has to avoid, putting the ball on the floor or the carpet and penalties and such, because they've been on schedule up until then.
Makes me a little nervous for tomorrow's Husker game, to be honest with you. You're just waiting for things like that to happen when you're watching a Husker football game. So 3rd and 12 for Schmeckpepper. This might be their first pass of the game, and it is. There it is. Brayton Zybig.
Oh, no.
He'll be close to the marker, but there's a flag that comes out late.
I think they're going to get to Brink with a block in the back.
Pass complete to
right at the end there, yep.
Brayton Zybig, but there's the flag on the play.
Unfortunate, because really nice play. Guys running at 3 levels.
Well, let's see where they place it. It'd be the spot of the foul.
Probably going to be about the same line of scrimmage they just started from.
That they had, yeah. So they'll be looking at
Made a game
3rd and long again. Let's see what Crete does here. 3rd and 13. Schmeckpepper getting the call from Coach Newmeyer.
More than likely in 4-down territory here.
This game last year was canceled due to COVID concerns, so both teams, I'm sure, happy to get this game here this year. Fake to Krotzel. Krotzel stays in the block. Nice pass off from Schmeck. Still can't see the number there. That's,
I believe that's Sears. Yes, it is.
Clayton Sears.
Yeah, ran a nice route. Tabrink got knocked down on his route.
So that'll take him to 3 yards out of the sticks. Certainly more manageable.
It's good to see Clay out here. A little injury concern last week in Seward.
A little power football. Here we come. Up the middle of the Krotzel. There's a lane. One guy to beat. He's not able to do it. Number 2, Jace Carpenter for the Minutemen. Stands his ground.
He went a little quick there, and
they're doing the same thing again, it looks like.
Goal for Cardinals at the Minuteman 5.
Kevin Castro gets back in line.
that's just trusting your line there. They went up right side behind Castro and lighting, and
they knew who to run behind. Same play. Different result. This time Lexington holds them to a short gain.
Crotzel again, the ball carrier.
The center for Crete, Trevor Reka. Next to him, left guard, Jacob Harrington. Right guard, Connor Lighting. Boys playing hard up front. Castro comes off. Still waiting to get a number on right tackle, Coach. If you can get that number, let me know.
the new jerseys are nice, but the blue is a little hard to read from up here.
With my vision, I'll blame it on the jerseys, but it ain't the jerseys. There's a touchdown. Crete Cards. Schmeckpepper starts it off for Crete. What a great drive. Way to start the game.
Really like that play. Faked it to Krotzel going right and ran option left to Brink, and Schmeckpepper tucked it up and walked in the end zone untouched.
Back to
Perfect
kick.
start.
Chris Amaya. Schmeckpepper to hold. Kick up. And the kick is in. Crete up 7-0 to start us off in this game. Hey, I got a name for that right tackle, Sebastian Lamousse. Good job of that offensive line.
He rotates in with Kevin Castro and some of the other guys. They have a little more depth this year, I think, at the line.
This Cardinal team is a fun team to watch, too. Even just watching that McCook game, I think back to that, and just the energy that all the players had, and then the fans felt it. You could feel it here. They're an exciting team. A lot of potential here.
It's fun to have full capacity allowed again, as opposed to last year, limited attendance. It just changes the atmosphere, and fans and players feed off each other.
If you're watching at home, you might be able to hear a lot more noises than you heard last year, too. The crowd's into it tonight. Lexington on kickoff return. Number 21, Landon Johnson. On Molina, number 10. Awaiting the kick from Maya. Let's see what he does. He's going to go outside with it. That's going to go out of bounds. 2 kickoffs, 2 penalties. There'll be Minutemen ball at the 35-yard line.
You see a lot more of those short pooch kicks these days, and I understand it. I'm sure Lexington doesn't want to kick the ball to Isaac Cross or Tad DeBrink, who the Cardinals have deep, and everyone's got weapons you try to avoid. And it's just unfortunate when it goes out of bounds.
Well, yeah, if you can't get it in the end zone, just try to get it to a side where you can control it. So Minutemen really have 2 quarterbacks that they use. Their start, Caden West, has 315 passing yards on the season. He's back awaiting the snap from 69. Ali back in. There's the catch. Big play. Jace Carpenter brought down by Chica, but Carpenter, coach, he's averaging 21 yards a catch, and I think that tells you right there that's nothing new to him to make a big gain.
Oh, aggressive first play call pays off for Lexington.
So Caden West, the quarterback, he'll play some, and then number 4, Naylor, will play some of his 2. Nice catch again. Jace Carpenter. Another quick 20 yards, and just like that, Minutemen are at the Cardinal 11-yard line.
The first 2 plays are any indication. You see where Lexington wants to attack Crete with success on those 2 plays.
Well, I think we're going to see a lot of pass plays from Lexington as well. Their leading rusher is 155 yards. There's a run out wide. Hunter Stewart. He averages 5 yards a carry. Gets 11 or 12 there. It'll be first and goal from the 1 for Lexington.
Pretty solid answer by Lexington thus far. Hopefully Crete can keep him out of the end zone here.
Out wide, Angel Molina. I'm just going to go right up the middle. Should have no problem there. Hunter Stewart didn't get touched though really after he got to the end zone. So there's a quick score for the Minutemen. Waiting for the extra point to see if they can get this game knotted up. Mostly runs to mostly passes.
Yeah, Crete, obviously, their first drive did a great job just taking, the way they play. They're playing for 3-4 yards of play, sometimes more. Lexington, more explosive plays there start first quarter.
Kick, Zeke Lucas up and good. That'll tie us up, 7 apiece. So it is homecoming week, spirit week, energy all week from the student body. We had a pep rally Wednesday. Homecoming king and queen were crowned. They will be all the attendance will be out at halftime. Real quick while we have a break. So your homecoming king, Travis Sweeney, and your homecoming queen, Jenny Cardona. Kale Bessler up there. Isaac Krotzel, Kevin Castro, Omar Becerro, and Giovanni Castaneda. For the girls, Caitlin Wendt, Caitlin Yeager, Taylor Pierce, Carly Henning, and Ashley Rivas Martinez. So they will get to come out at halftime.
All very deserving students.
But pep rally was interesting too. Took the kids to that. They had a good time. Our state champion.
Saw a different side of some of our parents in those skits. Fun to see.
Yeah, it is. It's fun to see that. Nice kick. And that'll go back in the end zone. Crossel lets it go. Or sorry, that was Tad DeBrink. No, I was going to say our state champion cheerleaders performed pep rally out in full force tonight.
Well, they did a great job. The band did a great job. It was a fun atmosphere.
It was. Like you said, it's just, we don't take things for granted, as well as a couple of years ago. So just seeing people in the stands and the band playing and people out there doing things.
Yeah, the student section's been great in the games thus far, and another good turnout tonight.
Well, they've been great even at the Crete volleyball games. I mean, they've been showing up in full force. Crete softball. And you're, as a tennis coach now, you see more crowds out at those events too.
Our students just do a great job of supporting each other. It makes it so much fun.
Well, they're having a good time. Schmeckpepper gets the snap. Really not a whole lot to pitch from, so he's going to get what he can get.
Strung it out there. That Lexington played that pretty well.
Yeah. Vargas.
Landon Johnson for them took Krotzel away before it could even pitch it to him.
Well, not a bad game for Schmeckpepper there, given that the Lexington defense pretty much had that well read.
Yeah, as I mentioned not long ago, Crete's happy with 3 to 4 yards. If they get more than that, even better.
So is that a triple I?
Yeah, new formation. Is that called the Maryland I? I have to ask Coach Newmeyer.
And there it is. Krotzel finds a hole, and off he goes. One man to beat. It's Carpenter, and he's got some speed, but he's not going to catch him. Krotzel goes all the way. That's going to be a 77-yard rushing score. Isaac Krotzel. So, Coach, we are in about 7 minutes in or so for this first quarter, and we've had big play after big play. Three scores.
Krotzel, the defender even had the angle on him. He still outruns him. I think we just figured out what that formation was. Krotzel touchdown.
Triple I. So the kick up and good. Amaya 2 for 2 on extra points on the night. Crete with a man down on the field still.
No.
That puts us at 14-7 with 3.5 left here in the first quarter.
When they stack those 3 backs back there, maybe not quite as easy to identify Krotzel.
I'm still looking for a number out there for man injured.
I believe
it
might be Sebastian Loomis.
Out there talking.
Just trying to see the face from up here.
You can see it from your screen now. Good angle.
Yeah, that is who it is.
Getting help up from trainer Tim, Coach Newmeyer. Putting some weight on. That's a good sight to see. That might be a good time to thank. Great camera angle there, but Travis Coe, our Strive extraordinaire, making everything happen so you can enjoy the game from wherever you're at, and all of his students in his class helping out tonight.
Good to see Sebastian walking off under his own power. appeared to be in some pain. If I remember right, he got hurt in the first game of the year, missed some time.
So he'll get some more attention here from trainer Tim. Maya back to kick. Last kick. Off to the side, out of bounds. We'll see if they try that same side again. Oh, just what they wanted. Kind of right off the hands of J.D. Rasmussen.
Got a nice hop there, and Lexington couldn't corral it. Had to fall on it and
Zeke
start
Lucas.
at the 30.
Zeke Lucas in the right spot.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So Crete doing it from the ground. Last drive, first drive of the game for the Minutemen, mainly through the air. They punch it in on the ground. For that dangerous receiver, Jace Carpenter. 2 big receptions. Got them in. That's going to be a false start, looks like.
Yes, it is.
That'll be on Luis Castellanos. That right tackle. Kind of jumped when those Crete linemen were shifting a little. So Creighton West back. Freddie Vargas to his right. Behind him, Hunter Stewart. See a little bit of pressure. Able to get out of the pocket, but Braden Zybig there holds him to just a 1-yard gain.
Really good job, Brayton, running him down and got a good shot on him, too. Very good tackle.
Really just good overall pressure by that Crete defensive line, too.
Better coverage in the secondary as well.
Kevin Castro at left end. Saul Lopez at left tackle. Brian Juarez, right nose tackle. And at right end, Diego Reyes. Good pressure that time by those boys. Yeah, you're right. They kind of just got that one linebacker, Brayton Zybig, 4 linemen.
Lexington trying to spread Crete out. They do.
Ooh, right there. Zone coverage that time by the Crete D. Zeke Lucas does a good job of finding that hole in the zone.
Will Chica and Tad DeBrink there to bring him down.
Yeah, they noticed it kind of right away. Tried to get back, but good play by Lucas. Good pass from West. Three to his left, 1 to his right. Got to keep an eye on number 2. Now come up incomplete. That was a big 3rd down stop by this Crete D. And it looks like the punt team's coming out for Lexington. They're looking at a 4th and 5.
A good job by the Crete defense there. Get off the field quickly and get the ball back to a hot offense.
Back to return, Tad to Brink for the Cards. Back to punt for Lexington, Freddie Vargas.
Crete might be coming after this punt. They are.
They are. Ooh, but they didn't run into him. Always makes me nervous.
I saw Isaac Krautzel in the middle. Wondered if they were going to try to see if they could get a piece of that punt.
A nice roll. So Cards get it at their own 25.
Shout out and huge thanks to Dawn White for the football and cheerleader banners. They look great. We really appreciate
So minute 42 here. Officially on the scoreboard, not on your TVs, but here at Papik Field, campus of Doane University. Score 14-7. Schmeckpepper decides to keep. Going to get maybe 2 yards.
Nice job by the Lexington defensive line there.
Yeah, Castellanos there. One of the two.
Give him 2 on the play, brings up 2nd and 8.
I think Crete was no huddle the whole first drive. Probably had some stuff scripted, now huddling.
To get more on the same page here. Schmeckpepper. Krotzel to his left. And he gets the give. There's not a whole lot there on that right side. Castellanos again. Excellent stop. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. A little better now here up in the booth with that sun dipping down below the trees.
Oh, help us see those numbers too.
Yeah, there you go.
You can blame the sun.
That's what it was.
Second, 3rd and long that Crete's faced.
3rd and 8. Sears, wide right, out left. Chica and to Brink. Krotzel flies out left as well. Ooh, Schmeckpepper waited for Chica, went back to him. Chica was there waiting. And he was open and he knew it and he got it. Excellent pass and catch. First down, Cards.
Nice job by Braden Schmeckpepper and Will Chica, but you got to give the line a lot of credit there. Braden was able to sit back there, and had a nice pocket, and go through his progressions. Allowed Chica to find an opening in that zone.
That's the end of the first quarter.
Well, you can just tell how good it is because you could see from up here Braden Schmeckpepper looking at all of his options and then going back and having a second chance to look at him, and rarely does that happen. That does it for our first quarter. We're going to try to do a little reset with our clock and stuff here with on the Strive end of things. And on the screens, if you see a little delay, that would be it. Quarter close to midfield. 2 for 2 thus far. 2 touchdowns on 2 drives. Schmeckpepper pass. There's Krotzel out to his right. He gets eventually forced out by Carpenter, but not after he gets about 12.
They ran Sears and Chica deep there, and Lexington covered that up pretty well, but check down to Krotzel on the swing pass. Just another way to get the ball in his hands. And
if
good things happen.
There's that much space between him and that defender when he has the ball. He's going to get a good chunk of yards. Now Krotzel to his left to Brink in motion. The give up the middle. There's Castellanos. Was one of them. Julian.
Last 3 running plays for Crete, just not as much going for them. Lexington's made an adjustment.
Well, their defensive line's done a good job. I was just going to say, number 63, Julian Casas. He just had his legs wrapped up, and then Castellanos has been there, making it tough. Crete looking at 2nd and 8 from the Minutemen 40. Little option play. Might see this tomorrow too, Coach. There's Schmeckpepper on the keep. Still going. They say he's got a guy coming up behind him. That was number 74, Isaac Scharf.
Flag on the play. Unfortunately, Lexington took Krotzel away again on the option, and Braden Schmeckpepper makes the right read, turns upfield.
From where that flag is, it might be go from 2nd and 8 to 2nd and 10 or 11.
There's a hold there. I
couldn't see who did the hold, but
Unfortunate there.
Takes it back to the 43-yard line of the Minutemen.
So 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11
That option looked pretty good, though.
for the
You know,
Cardinals.
I've been impressed the 2 years I've been here with how well they run the option. I know Coach Newmeyer has done a great job implementing it.
Pitch out to Krotzel. Wide right, stiff arm. Gets shoved out. That'll be a first down for the Cards. Shoved out.
Ball carrier.
Naylor and Conrad.
Defender in the backfield, and
That stiff arm was impressive.
daylight.
That's just another element. If you can't juke them, run through them, you just
Brought down by
use
Converse
stiff arm and push them out of the way like you did there.
Naylor,
L1.
but he picks up enough for a first down to the 30-yard line of the Minutemen. 1st and 10.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 30. Crete able to move the ball. They'll get stuffed on a play, but they've been picking up big chunk plays too. Lexington yet to stop Crete from scoring. Ooh, late pitch. Tough handle there from the snap.
Yeah, play just didn't look right from the start.
Little pitch play
Snap
out
wasn't
to
great.
Hudson.
Well, and it was just well defended really by Lexington. They had a
No
Yeah,
gain on
Isaac
the
Scharf
play.
wasn't too far from
2nd and
taking the pitch himself for Lexington. Got in there pretty quick.
Krotzel gets a breather. Then comes number 12, Jacob Fugit. Him and Tad DeBrink back with their quarterback, Schmeckpepper. Sears and Chica are the receivers. Schmeckpepper with the keep. Good read there, Freddie Vargas. The Lexington lead tackler there on the stop.
keeper, but Freddie Vargas
Yeah, well played by Lexington there.
brings him down immediately
Never
at the 31
Had a chance to get that play going.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
3rd and 11. Let's see what their coaches call up here.
Once again, I think they're in 4-down territory, so don't necessarily have to get it all here. Is that Jacob Fugit in backfield now?
Yep, you got Fugit just to the right with Schmeckpepper. It's like a rollout. Braden is going to pass it. He finds Tad DeBrink. He gets shoved out by number 9, Jackson Conrad. And that's going to be a first down, Crete.
Braden's really throwing the ball well tonight. That's a couple times rolling out, hits his receiver in stride, puts the ball where it needs to be. And
Well, I'm no defensive genius, but that's just, to me, it seems like it'd be really tough to guard for Lexington. What do you do defensively? If he's going to roll out, you got to make sure he doesn't run.
yeah,
Yeah, really nice route, nice pass. So let's see what they do here. They got 4 more downs. Schmeckpepper is going to keep. Still going. Sebastian Donis there with the hit that eventually brought him down.
Braden's a true dual threat quarterback, and you're seeing it on this drive. Using his arm and his legs to get yardage.
He gets down into deeper
Krotzel back in there.
territory.
Drew Henning coming in, plays some wide receiver.
Jackson Conrad, but he picks up
That'll be 2nd and 2
2nd and 2
from the 11.
resting at the 11-yard line.
Clock getting ready to dip down to 8 minutes. Not a whole lot there for Krotzel. Maybe a half a foot. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Handoff to Pretzel, and he is met by the interior of that Minuteman line. A number of defenders involved in the stop.
Lexington's kind of
No gain.
taking away the inside run here, more on this drive.
I've been really impressed with Lexington's defensive line. The speed of Vargas at linebacker. You have Carpenter in the back there as a cornerback. Schmeckpepper's going to keep that. They're going to take away Krotzel. They're going to let Schmeckpepper do that. And there's a score. That's his second rushing touchdown of the game, and that's going to put Crete up 20-7. 3 for 3. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns for the Crete Cards.
Great block up top by Drew Henning at wide receiver.
You'll see it here. There's Henning, top of your screen.
Gets a pancake here.
That's awesome. Great replay there.
He can walk into the offensive lineman room this week. talk a little about pancakes.
Yep. He'll be welcome. Kick up and good. Amaya, 3 for 3. That puts us at 21-7. Thank you, Strive Crew, for that amazing replay. You're right, that block from Henning, and you could tell what Lexington's coaches were telling their cornerbacks and those linebackers. You take away Krotzel, let someone else beat us.
Yeah.
And right now, Schmeckpepper's doing that.
Yeah, they mentioned not too long ago they're taking away the inside game. They're still struggling to take away the option and outside run game and pass game, but Coach Raggi, our new wide receiver coach, I know he puts a strong emphasis on blocking. He'll be very happy with ending on that play, and he may even talk some smack to Coach Salvador, our offensive line coach. Wants to spend some time with the linemen.
And that's not the only. We've seen a lot of good blocking, just really all around.
Really have. Yes.
Just good team blocking. So we've seen a couple of different kicks for Maya. Kind of a squib kick last time up the middle.
Crete's doing the helmet stickers this year and around every once in a while when they pass them out. And I know the linemen get them for pancakes. And if you look at the back of the linemen's helmets, there's a lot of stickers.
I was trying to figure out what those stickers were. Are they Cardinal heads or what are those? Nice kick. Oh, but there's a hole. Angel Molina eventually dragged down at the Cardinal 45-yard line. I thought they had him back there at the Minutemen 10.
I thought his momentum was going to take him out of bounds when he fielded the kick.
Yeah, Crete really lucky there. It wasn't a quick
that was a
momentum shift score.
Drew Henning making the tackle on that play as well. So making his presence known the last couple plays.
Sorry, Coach, I think I interrupted you. Those are Crete?
They're just circles.
They're not Buckeyes, are they?
No.
Design run play right up the middle. Good for 6 for West.
West on the keeper.
Lexington running a little quarterback draw type play. Nice gain of 6 for them to start the drive.
Doesn't take him long to get back up on the line. Pitch. Out left. Goes Stewart. Still going. Eventually brought down by Chica.
Michael Wiley.
And Wiley. First and 10 from the Cardinal 32. 6.5 remaining until halftime. Exciting game so far.
I talked to the coaches, kind of asked them what to expect from Lexington. They said a little bit of everything, and they've thrown it deep. They've run some power, run a little bit outside, some tosses.
One seeing that quarterback design run from West too. He's got some good speed to him too, so you got to have someone watching there. There he shows a great arm. Beautiful pass and catch. Jackson Conrad.
That was a great pass.
Yeah,
just Crete was blitzing. Looked like it brought a couple linebackers there, and Lexington gave him enough time to
get that pass off. Yeah,
perfect timing on it.
So Lexington, at least 2, maybe 3 pass plays over 20 yards. Back to kick. Zeke Lucas. 1 for 1 so far.
Looking over the sideline, maybe they're short a guy, or wonder what's going on.
That's what I was
here.
kind of wondering. Waiting on something.
Oh, here comes the delay of game.
Oh, they're calling a timeout.
Or they called the timeout first.
Yeah, looks like they got a timeout in there, so that'll be the first timeout so far of the half. So Lexington
I'm
will
only
have 2.
counting 10 guys jogging to the sideline for them.
Yeah, you could kind of tell by the way the coach was kind of looking back there, looking at the players. But I know he wasn't planning on coming in using one of his timeouts on an extra point,
No.
I'm guessing.
Yeah, those are the type of things that drive coaches nuts.
So now Lucas knows he has all the right people out there. His kick is up and good, so that's going to put us at 21-14, Crete.
Now, in some ways, I'm
lead.
kind of surprised they just didn't take the 5 yards because he doesn't need it to get it there. You know, they could have maybe saved a timeout.
Yeah.
That was straight down the middle and plenty of leg.
They could have taken that and a personal foul penalty and still made it pretty easily. Yeah, good kick there by Lucas. So homecoming 2021 for Crete. Once upon a time is the theme. Back deep, pad the brink. Isaac Krotzel for the Cards. Vargas to kick for the Minutemen.
Waving to our assistant principal, Ms. Harefield, today. That's who they were singing happy birthday to before the game. We have great administration here at Crete, and you can tell the kids appreciate her, knowing it's her birthday and singing to her. We wish her a happy birthday from up here as well.
Kick up. Pad the brink. Gets it from the 5. Let's see if he can make something out of it. Gets what he can. About up to the 24.
So after the first kick that they kicked out of bounds, they've kicked the next 2 deep, one into the end zone and one. They do a good job on coverage, and Crete will start from their own 24.
First and 10, Cardinals.
Probably the coolest game that Crete's had all season.
So 5:49 left on the clock, and Crete offense has been good. And
they're going to start with the pass. Just to say it's there. Pad the brink.
nice catch. Great job of getting at least 1 foot in bounds there.
Yeah. Quick 5 yards.
Yeah, I was interested to see how Coach Newmar was going to play this. If he was going to try to eat up a good percentage of this clock, or he does a great job calling games. I always enjoy watching him work.
He had a few good high steps in that McCook game. Especially that punt return. He did that on replay.
I didn't think there was anyone on our sideline faster than Isaac Crossell, but I'd never seen Coach Newmar run.
That'll be a timeout, Crete. So both teams will have 2 remaining. You know, it looked a lot similar to when I see a snake when I'm mowing. Never thought I could high step so high and so quickly.
You know, Lexington burned a timeout. I'm guessing this is one that Coach Newmar not happy that he had to take.
Yeah, 2nd and 5.
You know, they were out of bounds. Really no reason for it besides someone probably not sure where to line up or just not on the same page.
Call that a little preview for your halftime entertainment at halftime.
But rather than take the risk of a penalty or a bad play, does the right thing and takes a timeout.
Honoring our home.
It's a game of momentum so far. Just shifts from one team to the next.
Halftime coming up.
Seeing only one punt.
As usually a team with the ball has some momentum.
It seems like it.
Second 5, Cardinals.
Lexington kind of runs a 3-3 stack defense. Waka.
Fake right. Schmeckpepper. Good little keep there. That's going to get a first down.
It's a defense you don't see too often. A little different look. They walk guys up. They'll look like a 5-3 sometimes, a 3-5.
Really, thus far, Crete's done a good job of knowing who to block and being at the right spot, too.
He picks up the ball for Cardinal first. First and 10 at the 35-yard line of the Minutemen.
So Lexington, they put up 28 points last weekend against South Sioux City, gave up 14, put up 13 against Beatrice, and were held scoreless in their first game of the season against Seward. Sitting at 14 already tonight. There's Krotzel. There he goes. Tough one to bring down. And there's 2 or 3 more broken tackles after the first initial. Here's your
You mentioned
replay.
earlier, he's just fun to watch.
Finally forced out of bounds by number
Next guy
3,
miss kind of breaks an ankle tackle and still on his feet.
But it's down in Minutemen territory.
Pushed out of bounds, ran out of room
Down
there.
at the 37-yard line of Lexington, first and 10.
Again, averaging 195 yards a game and 3 touchdowns a game.
He's got to be getting close to
100.
that. He had that 70-yard touchdown run. and
Yeah, he's been held scoreless, but they're trying to take him out, and Schmeckpepper's been able to capitalize, and there's a good cutback. Cuts it left. Gets ran out of bounds by Jackson Conrad.
Braden says we need to talk about him a little bit more, so he's going to show his elusiveness. And, doesn't mind Isaac getting
Well, you
the
said
publicity, but he's going to show his ability here.
he's dangerous. He's showing it with his legs. He's showing it with his arm tonight. 2 rushing scores.
2 really good athletes in the back, and it's not just them. Tabrink's a good athlete.
Krotzel does have 1 touchdown. I took that back. I said he had,
Yeah, the long,
but he has the 1 long one, so. Not much time taken off this clock either. They've been getting out of bounds on those long run plays. There's Krotzel. He'll pick up a quick 8.
nice hole there. The line doing doing their job again, paving the way.
Not quite as far as I thought he had gone, but 2nd and 4 now. Crete looking to extend their lead. Todd DeBrink in motion. Give again up the middle. Krotzel. Again, takes all the way up to the secondary to bring him down. That's Naylor.
Really good tackle by Naylor, getting across his legs. Thought for a second he was going to be able to take that one to the house, but solid tackle.
Oh, he's been doing a good job back there, being the last resort sometimes. That's 1st and 10. So Crete can still pick up a first down here before getting to the end zone. We'll see if they need to worry about that or not. Why change it up? They go right back to him up the middle. 4 or 5.
Now that clock's running a little bit more, going to be under 3 minutes before this next snap.
I think Coach Newmeyer is going to wish it was around 20-some seconds, as quickly as Lexington can get that ball on the other side of the field and score, too.
Yeah. It'd be nice to punch this in without giving them too much time to put a drive together.
Yeah, they're definitely not rushing to the line on this. Chica, wide right. Sears, wide left.
Chica really wide. A lot of times that's a tell that it's going to be something up the middle or the opposite way. Oh, actually come his way.
Schmeckpepper with the keep, and there's his third rushing score of the game. Again, they try to take away Krotzel, but there's just no one there to take away Schmeckpepper.
No, but you have to honor the fake to Krotzel. And Braden doing a good job running the offense.
Excellent run in by Schmeckpepper. If Amaya here can make it 4 for 4. Ooh, close on the block, but Maya gets it off, up and good.
Strong kick from Amaya.
Yeah, that was
there, showing his leg.
2 strong kickers tonight. Both sides have good kickers. So that'll put us up 28-14. Crete now 4 for 4. 4 drives, 4 scores. Touchdown scores.
I believe Hermie's doing push-ups, 28 push-ups, 1 for every point on them.
I was wondering what that, you could hear the counting. Student section.
Hermes puts a lot of time in the weight room. Crete keeps scoring like they are, and he's going to keep doing push-ups.
I'm just going to hide in the back here because I'm afraid I'll get called out to do push-ups. And there's no way I'm getting 50 in, I'll tell you that.
I think they like you well enough to not ask you to do more than 7. You would have been called down on the first one.
You spoke briefly on the new uniforms for Crete. I really like them. They got that 1 number on the one side, and you got the stickers kind of going up that other side.
Oh, they did a great job picking out unis. The kids were excited about them.
Ooh, short kick. Good heads-up play there by Juan Lopez for the Minutemen.
Unfortunately, give them a short field.
Yeah.
Talking about uniforms, just looking at some of these jerseys, there's some classics down there. I see Hakeem Olajuwon, Shaq.
So I'm not exactly sure how it worked, but the high school section all has the same memo, so they try to do their theme. So tonight's theme is Jersey night. Yeah, we got all sorts of celebrities out in the crowd.
So Kershaw, Richard Sherman.
Still kind of waiting for that Rockies jersey to pop up, and I haven't seen it yet.
Well, Crete needs to stop them here and go in with the momentum at half.
Well, they have the only stop of the night. There's some good pressure there by Lighting. West gets it out. Oh, nearly picked off. Chica there. Great coverage.
Yeah, Chica about had one there. Unfortunately went through his hands, but he did enough to not allow the Lexington receiver to make the catch. But great pressure by Lighting there. Force him on the run.
Yeah, they're getting good pressure with just bringing 3 or 4. Now they got 5 up there. Now Zybig kind of gets back. Lighting. Ooh, nice defensive stop. Chica again on Carpenter. Not an easy task.
No, he did a great job.
Well, if you look on the replay here, you can see Lighting. He almost gets his hand up perfectly. West just does a nice job of getting it out.
And that's a good job of knowing the scouting report, and I'm sure they showed him that play, and Chica recognized it.
Yeah.
And he was heading that way before the pass was thrown.
Chica wasn't fooled one bit. So Minutemen looking at a 3rd and 13, clock winding down, minute 40. They're going to get the ball right back to Crete if they can't pick this one up. Nice looking throw by West, and it's complete. Another big catch. Jackson Conrad down to the 23-yard line of the Cardinals.
I was watching the secondary when that happened. There's nowhere for him to throw the ball, and there was not much of a window. He found it. That was another well-thrown ball, because I thought Crete's defense was pretty darn good there.
Well, not to mention you have Carpenter and Conrad. Great routes, great catches. Timeout, Crete. They're second. So they'll have one remaining. Minutemen looking at 2. The minute 9 till halftime.
I mentioned scouting, and they had a great job defending there. Just sometimes good offense is just better than the defense. The Crete coaches, Coach Cantor, run the defense, and I've mentioned that other coaches along the way. They do a great job preparing this team. They spend a lot of time watching film, and I know they run effective and efficient practices.
Well, it kind of like what you said, though. I mean, the defense looked fine. Yeah. Sometimes it's just a nice offensive play. You got to tip your hat to the offense on that. Lexington quarterback West. He's had a few good balls thrown his way. Crete band down here.
As you're reading off the scores, you said they got shut out in the first game. I think you said 13 or 14 in the second game, the 28. So this is an offense that seems to be getting better each week.
Yeah. Well, you can tell. They can score and score in a hurry. West with the keep. Crete D not fooled.
Quarterback power run there following a lead blocker, but the Crete defense does a nice job holding up.
Quick gain of 2. Not sure that's what they wanted with that clock winding down. Still got 20 yards to go. Second and 8.
Lexington does have 2 timeouts, so they're not too big a hurry at this point.
West forced to roll out.
And they always have that ability to run out of bounds and stop the clock.
Conrad with the reception. That's going to be 1st and 10 from the Cardinal 11.
Thought they may take a shot at Carpenter, running more of a deep route, but checked it down. Pretty good coverage again. I think it was Michael Wiley covering Carpenter there.
Yeah, Wiley on the coverage just on Conrad on that last play, forced him out. So West with 4 receivers, 3 to his right, 1 to his left. He's going to pitch outright.
Barry Eckerling came through and just blew up his blocker. Unfortunately, no one there to clean it up.
There was a good hold there for Stewart, but like you said, didn't last long with Eckerling. So there's the Minutemen with their second charge timeout. They'll have 1 remaining. 23 seconds.
Barry Eckerling, a great example. The work that this team has put in the offseason. They had a great summer in the weight room, and a lot of these guys, a lot of gains from last year to this year.
Well, it's good for them too, is they're seeing on the field. It's noticeable.
Yes.
And
yeah, they're not far from 3-0. They really are.
No, they're not.
I know Coach Newmeyer probably doesn't want to hear that because he feels it.
Yeah.
You don't want to look back. You can only look forward. But it's more a compliment to the progress they've made.
Well, they got a lot of fun games on their schedule remaining. 2nd and 7. Flag comes out. Conrad for Lexington's
Offsides.
clapping.
Yeah.
That's going to go against Crete. That'll be 2nd and 2.
Lexington, 21 seconds, plenty of time here. 1 timeout left if a sack or negative play.
The only thing I wonder is when you get that close, does it make it harder to do that pass play?
It does, but I think the run play is still in play with 1 timeout.
With 1 timeout.
Yeah, they still have that ability to run and take a shot. And what I'm curious, if it does get to 4th down, what are they going to do? With it being a 2-touchdown game, they obviously have a field goal kicker that make it from here. Are they going to take the points or try to make it a 1-possession game? Like on the road, I'm playing for the 1-possession game from 4 yards away with 2.
Well, and
3 opportunities.
Your defense has yet to stop Crete from getting in the end zone.
That as well.
Lexington will get the ball after half. The ball up the middle, nearly untouched. Goes Hunter Stewart.
Stewart goes over that left side. He's untouched in the end
So
zone.
Lexington able to answer.
Really good answer by Lexington. Been impressed with this offense.
Really just the balance of it. I think both
Yeah.
teams have shown good balance, to be honest with you, but
You know, it took a heck of a pass play to keep this drive alive, and then they capitalized on it. Crete wasn't far from getting off the field on that drive.
yeah, really. One big play. The kick up, good
And
by
as
Zeke
Crete
Lucas.
was 3 for 4
So he's
for
3 of 3.
points. Minutemen are now 3 for 3 and 20 seconds left in the first half.
Very entertaining first half thus far.
Well, look at
If
that.
you like points.
Look at that beautiful, beautiful view we get here from the booth.
21.
Yeah,
This is
What?
this is a great place to watch a football game. It really is.
it's always been a nice field here at Doane. They do a good job keeping
Even
up
a
the turf.
Midland
and-
guy I can compliment the Doane campus here. You almost have to.
Pretzel.
Well, coming from out west, I still appreciate a nice grass field.
Looks like Vargas again was teed up for the
So let's see what the Minutemen do here with the final 20 seconds on the kick.
I'd be very, very surprised if they kick Crotzel here.
My guess is they're going to avoid kicking it deep.
Unless they're 100% sure they can get in the end zone.
He's going for it,
And he does.
and will. Sweet Crete ball.
end zone. Automatic touchdown.
I guess we'll see a knee here.
Well, you know, I don't think I'd take a knee. I think I'd give it to Isaac because no matter what
Just,
play
yeah.
you run,
Yeah.
it's safe enough, and
There's
you
a
never know what he
possibility.
can do. Yeah.
All the 20 first and
I don't see him being too aggressive with one timeout left and 80 yards to go and 20 seconds, but why not give it to a guy that can take it 80 yards any given opportunity?
I'll tell you what, I'm excited for this second half. There's 28-21 in one half. Really been a fun game to watch thus far.
You hear you can hear the Lexington coaches call out hook and ladder, which Crete ran successfully against Seward last week.
And there, Crotzel does get it. Excellent stop there, Vargas.
That'll
Now-
be the half, I'm sure.
Clock winding down.
After walking off already. There's no sense. You lose yards there. No sense running another one.
One half in the books. Stay tuned over halftime. Crete Band, homecoming festivities. We'll have our attendance. We'll list their names when we're back. Thanks for tuning in. Gorgeous night. Wonderful football game. And we'll be back after halftime.
And now we have for your halftime entertainment, it's time for your Crete Cardinal marching band to take the field for your halftime entertainment. Normally, the band is in uniform for the second game of the season, but due to a back order of marching shoes, it was impossible tonight. We look forward to being in full uniform for our next home game. The theme for this year's halftime show is the music of Santana. Santana is an American rock group that was formed in San Francisco in 1966 for us old guys who can remember that, by guitarist and songwriter Carlos Santana. One of their most popular songs hit the Billboard Top 10 in 1970. Here is that hit entitled evil ways. hear it for your Crete High School band. By the way, good luck on those marching shoes coming in. The Crete High School band is led by drum majors Kiara Corning, Ariel Kira, and Jackson Finner. Color guard captains are Sophia Dimas and Jessica Lopez. The band directors are Farlander and Janine Anderson. And as always, we appreciate your support of our band program. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the second part of your halftime entertainment, the cheerleaders have been working on a homecoming dance for tonight. Please welcome to the field your Crete High cheerleaders. This year's 2021 homecoming king and queen are Travis Sweeney and Jennifer Cardosa Franco. Congratulations to all the candidates and to the king and
right, welcome back. Start of third quarter action. If you're with us for the first half. Sorry. Awesome half of football. Crete up 28-21. They've had the ball 4 times and scored 4 touchdowns. Minutemen only been stopped once. They have 3 touchdowns out of their 4 drives. Come out of half. Crete's kicking off. Halftime festivities. Crete drumline. Crete band on the field.
The student section is fired up. Coach Salvador, if he gave the team the same speech he gave the student section, these guys are going to play like their hair is on fire.
Coach Salvador for Crete up in the booth here with us.
On his way back up, he got the students going. I might have to bring him in before class because some of these kids I have in PE sometimes don't even show a pulse, and now they are jumping up and down.
Coach Salvador came down to the stands and just tried to get that student section on our side, which they really have been all game, but I think he wants more of it. Either way, you can hear it. They've responded.
Firing up the defense, and they're trying. And we'll see how the defense reacts.
Really been impressed. Lexington quarterback Caden West throwing some really nice deep balls. Both Conrad and Carpenter's receivers. The ball given there to Hunter Stewart. He's had a good game himself.
Thought that Lex gained a couple yards, but I thought that Crete pursued well. It looked like it was going to maybe be a bigger gain than it was. Barrett Eckerling.
It really looked like a bigger gain, just 3 yards.
You see the corners are up. On the top of the screen, more impressed coverage. Chica and
I'm not sure if they meant to have the music still on, but they do. Again, Stewart
made a couple guys miss. First one in the backfield. Crete could have got the big play on the defense side that they're hoping for.
Big stop needed by this Crete D.
Owen Heath subbing in.
Student section holding up their end of the bargain. And that's going to be offsides on the defense. Automatic first down for Lexington. It's got a little too
unfortunate. Missed a tackle on the last tackle or two on the last play. It could have set up 3rd and long, and then you gift them the first down as an offsides.
And really, both sides have been playing pretty mistake-free football. There haven't been many flags. But as this game gets closer, nearer to the end, if it stays close, you're going to have nerves really on both sides. West back to pass. Seeing pressure, and he's going to go down. Big stop there. Owen Heath, you just mentioned Heath subbing in the ball game. He gets there first.
Saul Lopez also in the backfield. Uh-oh. You don't like to see that. Lexington players motioning.
That's their quarterback.
Immediately to the bench.
West, who's had a terrific game. Now getting looked at by the Minutemen trainer. Let's hope that's nothing serious.
You just hate when players immediately look to the sideline and start motioning people over. He appears to be in quite a bit of pain.
Kind of looking at that right ankle, or right above there, it looks like. But you can tell from West that he's in some pain. Trainer's looking at his foot, ankle area.
Hope it's nothing serious.
Like you said, really the Crete defensive line, good job getting early pressure on that play. Heath with the takedown. So you can see on the far sideline, David Naylor, who has about as many completions as West on the season, so he's not new to seeing playing time.
No, and that's a good sign. He's walking off on his own. Do need to point out Coach Rowan for Lexington, looking like PJ Fleck, wearing the shirt and tie. Don't see many football coaches. You know, Coach Newmeyer more prefers the Bill Belichick look with the hoodie. Still got his sleeves on, though. We'll have to talk to him about that.
Yeah, I was going to say, he could cut some of those sleeves.
After a big play by the Crete defense.
And here comes the student section. 2nd and 14. Delayed blitz there by the Cards, and it pays off. Kind of Naylor has to get rid of it sooner than he wanted to.
Jacob Fugate with great coverage on that. Tough task come in the game and throw a deep ball your first play.
That's just what I was going to say, and you knew what the Crete coaches were saying. If you're going to do it, we're going to put pressure on you. Minutemen looking at a 3rd and 14 on the opening drive here of the second half. An action-packed, big yardage game.
Double twins and a stack set on each side.
Music going off, not intentionally. That ball is just high, a little bit behind Zeke Lucas. He had a step. That ball would have been ahead of him. He had an easy first down.
Yeah, threw it well. Schmeckpepper, who hasn't played much defense this year, keeping more the offensive side in there, and almost kind of looked like he was spying the quarterback as soon as he kind of turned. Looked like maybe he had some room to run. Schmeckpepper closed, forced him to throw the ball, and fortunately incomplete.
Barr gets back to punt for Lexington. His second punt of the ball game. Heading close to getting to that punt. That'll kind of take just a sideways bounce, go straight out of bounds. So both teams will take it. So it'll be Crete ball around the 30-yard line of the Minutemen. The Cardinals. Big drive here, really, for Crete.
Yeah. They come out of the break, get the stop that they wanted. Now, hopefully gain some separation if they just continue to have success they did in the first half. Obviously, both coaches are going to make adjustments at halftime, and Crete wins the first battle on the defensive side. And now their turn with the ball.
Krotzel to the right of Schmeckpepper. DeBrink in motion. Krotzel will get it up the middle. Looking for something. Nothing just developed, so he only got what he could, which was about half a yard or maybe a yard.
Lexington defensive line again. Making it tough to get up the yards up the middle.
Really been doing a good job tonight. Isaac Sharp there right in the middle. We've hit Castellanos' name, that left in quite a bit, as well as Sebastian Donis on the right edge. Lexington sitting in a 3-4 set. Off to the left, Schmeckpepper, late pitch to his left, Krotzel. Well defended there by the Minutemen. Yeah. No gain on the play.
It's as good as they defended the option. They took away quarterback, made him pitch it. And,
you see the replay here. They have a linebacker on each, and that cornerback just was able to escape his block.
Yeah, Molina avoided the block, closed quickly on Krotzel and made a good tackle. It's a possible passing situation here. Crete likes to run wheel routes a lot.
Whistles. And Crete's going to be calling their first timeout.
Timeout taken by the Cardinals.
Kind of an early timeout here for.
Yeah, that's
Crete.
not one he wanted to take. That was another one of those situations where.
Again, we'll have a moment to catch our
but he knows it's a 3rd and 9.
Travis Sweeney and Jennifer.
But in one possession game, you don't want to take any chances.
Again, also, thanks
Making
goes out to
big mistake
Don White.
in your end of the field.
Banners. Appreciate all the effort. Thanks, White.
Good view there on your screen
Stadium on a beautiful
of our state champion cheerleaders.
people getting involved. We thank you.
See the Crete student section in their jerseys. Jersey night here on Papik Field at Doane. Like that old Vince Carter jersey.
There's some classics down there.
We had a jersey day this week and had an old Ed O'Bannon jersey. Outright, late pitch. Good play call. Krotzel with some space. Usually that spells trouble for the defense, and he gets the first down easily.
There's a full head of steam around that right side.
Just tripped up, too. Otherwise, it'd been a bigger play.
They just were kind of set up in a pass-type defense. They took advantage of it.
But not before he crosses the 40 into first down territory. First down for the Cardinals.
Newmeyer feeling better about that timeout, I'm sure.
3-yard line of Crete.
Yeah, you probably didn't want to take it there, but when you come out of it and get the first down out of it, you don't feel quite as bad.
Chica wide left. Sears to the right. Tad DeBrink now in motion. Krotzel with the ball. Good 3 yards.
Still a nice game.
Kel Bessler in there with some blocks.
Keeps the damage minimum.
Kevin Castro doing a really good job there.
Second and 6 ball rushed
Still kind of waiting for them to get to Brink involved in the running game. They motion him behind a lot. And it's coming. We're going to fake it to Krotzel up the middle, and the option's going to be Schmeckpepper and to Brink.
There's to Brink right there again. Krotzel middle. He's going to bounce outside to the left, looking to see if there's a little more space there, and Minutemen do a good job of closing it up quick. Gain of just 3. Less than that in the middle, so got what he could.
But very manageable, 3rd and 3. Crete has no problem being in this situation. Michael Wiley playing some wide receiver now.
Up the middle. There's Krotzel. He'll be about a yard short.
Depends on which mark he gets.
That's a good point, too. You kind of, the ref closest to us kind of gave him a little better spot than the far ref.
They're going to go for it.
About a foot or so. That's all you need.
I think they're going to probably go heavy and play some power football. It looks like we're short a guy, or counting now. Nope. Must have just miscounted the first time.
You called it. It'll be a QB sneak up the middle. Short give up to Krotzel. Easily. It'll be a first down. Cards. You know what I wouldn't mind seeing is that triple I.
Yeah.
Saw it once and it was a 70-yard score.
Yeah. Good job there by the line, by Krotzel. Getting more than enough for that first down. I don't think there's ever any doubt they're going to go for it. Confidence in their line in the run game.
Especially after that first stop by the Crete D. Crete coaches knew if they could just put together a nice long drive, wear down the Minutemen D a little bit. If you can get a score, all the better.
There's Tabrink getting the pitch.
Called it. First down, but that flag, I think, on Krotzel.
To break the ball carrier around that right side, he finds some good yardage down inside 35.
That flag might have been thrown as far as any pass tonight. And there's been some deep balls thrown.
Well, you can see it on your replay there.
I'm going to have to get a list of the ref of the roster or the refs, see where that guy played college football.
At least a 25-yard flag toss. By far the most impressive flag toss we've seen in our time together here in the booth.
Actually, 2 penalties on the play.
2 penalties, both called on the Cardinals' illegal block. One is accepted and takes it back in the Cardinals.
It'll be first down and 20 now for the Cards.
Unfortunate, but I think it was definitely the right call there, but takes away a big gain for Crete.
Again, Krotzel able to break through that line. A gain of 8.
He's tough to arm tackle. You know, the guys that bring him down, they get their pads into his legs. That's about the only way to do it.
You can see the push that Crete offensive line got right there. I mean, just guys on the ground, and makes it a lot easier for Krotzel with behind that line.
Crete's overcome some longer down distances tonight, and see if they can do it again.
Chica, wide left. Marco Wiley, wide right. Give again up the middle to Krotzel. Breaks 2 tackles. Eventually brought down David Naylor with the stop.
I don't know. I think they ruled him down, but if not, Kel Besser, heads up play, jumping on the ball there.
You see on the replay here, let's see kind of.
Yeah, he was down.
Looks like it came down when his elbow hit the turf, doesn't it?
You never want to leave it a chance, so good job there.
Manageable 3rd and 7. Lexington now hoping for a 3rd down stop. They've yet to keep the Cardinals out of the end zone tonight. Again, middle, Krotzel, room, keeping going. Eventually brought down by Landon Johnson, number 21, but not after a large gain. Another first down. He's got to be close to his average, 195 yards a ball game.
I'm saying he's over it at this point. But it's going to be fun to look at his numbers after this one. Nice when you've got 3rd and 7, which is considered 3rd and long, and you can just give it to Cross up the middle and trust your line and Isaac to get the first down.
At this point, Lexington knows exactly where that ball's going. We talked about the.
And here's that option, but
DeBrink just fortunate enough to get down on it.
Yeah, faked it to Isaac up the middle and ran that option, as you see here. Just couldn't connect on the pitch.
Look at the from this angle, look like the pitch might have been all right. It's in front of him.
Well, they just did it. They're going to have to overcome another
2nd long.
Haven't had many of those mistakes tonight, though. They haven't moved, made false starts or bad pitches.
I think what's helped out for Crete tonight is when they have had those mistakes, they've overcame every single one of them, and it hasn't come back to bite them.
And they haven't stacked them. Yeah, they've overcome them. Oh, just as I'm saying that, get a bad snap.
Good decision by DeBrink to get out in the open. Good find by Braden Schmeckpepper. That's going to be close to a first down. Like they're going to call it just short. Should be about 3rd and 1, maybe 3rd and 2.
A little improvisation there, I think. After
I would say so.
Mistimed snap, and most times you can see exactly what they're trying to do. That one just didn't look quite as clean. Oh, here's the formation that you're just asking
for.
You got
Second time.
Bessler and DeBrink stacked.
Keep for Schmeckpepper. Toss out wide to Tad DeBrink. He's got a lane. There's a flag, but he's in the end zone. We'll see what this does. No celebrating. This time just a 15-yard flag toss by that same ref as last time.
Yeah.
It's going to be on the card.
Watching the coaching staff's reaction, they're not pleased with it. I wonder if what they're upset about is where the flag's coming from in relation to the penalty. When you've got other officials with.
It's like that back ref in basketball calling the charge when they got the ref right under the hoop watching the exact same play.
Right.
Yeah. But I'm sure
now forced to take a timeout. Just unfortunate there because
that's their second timeout so far of the half. Still in the third quarter.
Left here in the third quarter.
Yeah, man, what a drive. Soaking up the whole third quarter. But if you're Lexington right now, you can't just assume, oh, it's third and long and there's going to be a pass.
No.
They got to watch the run, too.
I think that they know that because it's more than likely, once again, 4-down territory. So Crete's looking to get maybe half of it or a little bit more here, and they can just continue to do what they've been doing.
Really like that triple I formation because you don't want to give it up the middle. You have that dangerous option play as a defense. That's going to be really hard to take away all of them.
There's no way you or I could be in that line without falling down.
No, you can see the students, they're kind of getting over to the side there, making me nervous.
It'd be my other Achilles popping, trying something like that.
Schmeckpepper back to pass, got a good ball. Cale Bessler on the reception. That'll be good enough for a Cardinal first down from the 11 or 12 yard line. Hard to tell from here.
Really, really good job. Good route, wide open. Yep.
Excellent play there.
Good play for Cale Bessler there.
Right, the senior.
Ran Will Chica deep down the sideline and brought Cale underneath, and now Cale getting his name chanted by his student section. Very popular kid in our school.
Crete first and 10 from the 12. Schmeckpepper with the keep. Probably the right decision there. Got what he could. Bring up second, about 7.
Looks like Schmeckpepper might be tapping himself out.
Johnson.
Maybe not.
Grabs him around the ankles, brings him.
Came up tapping his helmet right away, I thought. Yeah, he was. Good to see him staying in there.
Clock winding down, 27 seconds. Remaining in our third quarter. Minutemen have had it once. Forced to punt, and Crete's had it the rest of the time. Slowly marching down the field. Schmeckpepper with the pass. Just off the fingertips of Sears.
Just a little high. Also saw, I don't know if you can't really see it to Brink there. You see it, it's coming open over the middle.
I think that ball's down just a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
I think Clayton's going to have that. Good route there by Clayton Sears.
I wonder if they'll try to throw for it back-to-back plays, or are they going to?
3rd and 7.
Looks like they've got Lexington, a lot of guys up in the box. Safeties are moved up.
Schmeckpepper going to go in again for the Card touchdown. He thought about the pitch to Krotzel, waited just long enough, and once he made that decision, there was no turning back. He just turned it on.
Yeah, you saw a nailer there coming up from the second level for Lexington, going straight to Krotzel. And Schmeckpepper planted his foot and turned it upfield. And is that his 3rd or 4th touchdown on the night?
Kick up and in by Amaya. He's 5 of 5. That puts us at 35-21. What a devastating drive
There's Hermes.
For the
He's got
Minutemen.
35 push-ups this time.
21.
Oh, he had to take a little break at 30. We'll talk about that.
Can't say I blame him. So in that last drive by the Minutemen, quarterback Caden West come up limping. So Devin Naylor came in to finish out the series. They were forced to punt, so we'll see who's back at quarterback for Lexington.
They're both throwing it on the sideline over there, but only Naylor has his helmet on. So
Kick by Maya, squib kick up the middle. Taken, Arturo Lopez.
Michael Wiley with a great tackle there on special teams.
Good view here on the replay. Excellent tackle.
Let's see if that's the end of the quarter. I didn't realize that. I'll be flipping inside.
Didn't take long.
Oh, that was a really good drive by Crete there. Just
Well, that's what I was saying. How demoralizing of a drive for the Minutemen.
yeah, overcame at least two.
I'm going to say, I think about
penalty. Three costly penalties that put them behind the sticks and able to overcome that and eat up a lot of clock too. So with the way the Crete offense has been rolling, Lexington's going to probably have to. They have to feel like they have to score on this drive.
Well, just all the weapons that Crete has, you're seeing them all tonight. And Schmeckpepper with, 4 rushing touchdowns?
Yeah.
Krotzel with 1.
And a ton of yards. Tabrinks had multiple catches, a couple carries. Sears has a catch. Bessler has a catch. Chica has a catch. Zybig has a catch. So getting a lot of guys involved, which will just make it easier for Krotzel.
So at quarterback, Naylor is in there. West still out. And Naylor not afraid to throw it. He's going to scramble, see what's available. He had a man, just threw it short on Helmelina.
Naylor did a good job extending that play and got a breakdown in Crete, just couldn't capitalize.
Really a good job by Naylor, too, just escaping the pocket there. Pass just came up a little short. So 2nd and 10 here for Lexington. Majority of the 4th quarter to go. Nice pass there by Naylor. Knee was down, Zeke Lucas on the reception, but he kind of caught it with his knee on the ground, so he'll be stopped there.
Jed Krotzel comes blitzing from Naylor's backside. Just couldn't quite get there soon enough. Short hook route. Sure Krotzel's eyes were lighting up on that one.
Naylor doing a good job of getting it out in time. Two receivers to his right, 2 to his left. He's going to pitch out. That's Stewart, not a whole lot there.
Another good play by Michael Wiley.
Brings up 4th and 2.
And they did a good job cracking in and kind of sealing the edge. And really, if Michael doesn't fight off his block, they probably pick up that first down.
Zybig was close. You're right. I think he would have got that first down.
And they are going to go for it. They know that they have to score on this drive.
Well, they can't get their defense back out there quite this soon.
It's like
Crete looking to bring pressure.
Crete's going to be bringing pressure. Owen Heath looks like he's coming. Zybig creeping up there a little
Yeah,
bit.
another timeout by Crete, I believe. That'll be
That's it.
their final. But again, 4th and 3, that's probably a time where you got to use that final timeout to try to get that ball back to your offense.
Saw Clay Sears run out in the huddle and give some instruction there to, I think, some of the other DBs. It's always good when you have your players focus on the sideline, paying attention, and so much so that they can help coach guys up, and, not just relying on the coaches all the time. I know Coach Newmeyer loves to see that from any of his players, especially the seniors. And just saw Clay do that there.
A lot of senior leadership out there on this team. You've seen their impact tonight.
Lining up to go for it.
They're going to be keeping an eye on number 2, Carpenter. Big plays tonight. He's well covered. But number 8, Levi Converse. Nice reception. That'll be a first down.
Good enough for a first down.
You'll see here they run some guys deep and just bring them underneath. Cleared there. They knew what they needed to get. Ran them out into.
I had my eye on Carpenter, number 2. He was well covered by Chica. Chica was with him stride for stride. That's a big pickup there for the Minutemen.
Double twin stack again, one back.
Naylor back. A little bit of pressure. Nice ball. That's Carpenter wide open with the snag, and he's going to get in there. Just like that, we're back to a one-score ball game. Another big play for Carpenter, who averages 21 yards per reception. And we've seen it tonight.
Another well-thrown ball, different quarterback. Naylor doesn't look like the biggest guy out there, but that showed a big arm on that play.
Perfectly thrown ball. And Carpenter does a really good job with his hands, going out there and grabbing the ball and then going, instead of letting that ball drop into his pocket.
I thought Fugit, looks like Lexington short again on their kicking unit. But I thought Fugit might have had a chance to just out of his reach.
So the one-score third quarter. Now we have a quick score here to open up our fourth. After the extra point, that is. Good. So 35-28.
Well, Lexington did what they had to do. Converted a big fourth and then took a shot. Got it back to a one-possession game, but Crete's still in control. Haven't been stopped yet all night. Getting the ball back. Just got to keep doing what they've done up until this point. And the good thing, they've done it in a variety of ways. So it's not like Lexington really sell out to stop the run, because I mentioned not that long ago, multiple guys with catches for the Cardinals.
Well, really just from the start of the game, it's been exciting on both sides. Both teams have some weapons, and they've been using them.
Yeah, very entertaining game.
Back deep for the Cards. Krotzel to Brink. Not needed, though. They go for the onside, but it's recovered. Owen Heath there.
Yeah, good job by Heath with not just catching it, but getting down, because he did take a couple hits. But you can see,
Minutemen, unfortunate. That was just
a lot of
height to him.
Yeah, a lot of time left in the game. But not overly surprised, and they took a shot with the onside kick there. With Crete
doing what Crete's doing.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I know I know Coach Newmar would love to just keep the ball on the ground and grind another touchdown out, taking some time off the clock and shorten this game.
Schmeckpepper. Fake to Krotz up the middle. Going to toss to Brink, and to Brink's going to make it larger play than what I thought it was going to be initially. Nearly 20-yard gain.
He's shifty with the ball in his hands also. Strong runner, can run through tackles. Stayed in bounds.
That kind of goes with your point. That's why the Minutemen were really wanting that extra, or that kickoff.
Onside kick?
Yeah, the onside, because they know it's been a challenge trying to stop these Cardinals on the rushing game.
Crete just has a lot of weapons. You're seeing it.
Again, now pitch out left. Flag flies in. It might negate another big gain. That's that same backfield ref.
Coach Newmeyer is not happy. And I don't think it's about the call. I think it's...
just kind of who's throwing the flag, not necessarily the penalty itself.
Yeah, that's my guess. I'll definitely ask him about it when I get a chance. But you see Crete the last couple plays, they are faking the Krotz up the middle, run the option, and you've got two other good options. You got the ball in Schmeckpepper's hands, and he's had a big night, or he can pitch to Brink. Either one of them good. Overcame a few of these last drive, gonna have to do it again now.
So Crete now looking at 1st and 20 after the holding call. Schmeckpepper, 2 to his left, 2 to his right. Krotzel will be an option. Schmeckpepper with the keep. He's got yards to gain. He's still going. Couple guys to beat. Large gain eventually brought down Devin Naylor, who's been big back there for the Minute Maids. Eventually drags him down, but not after a 30-yard gain for Braden Schmeckpepper.
And a lot of credit to the line there, because, I mean, it was 10, 15 yards downfield before anyone could even smell him.
1st and 10 from the 12. Crete having no problem doing what they want to. Schmeckpepper, late pitch, avoids one, late pitch to Krotzel. Krotzel finds the end zone, his second score of the night. Crete back up by 2 scores. And just like that, what was it, 3 plays? And they're in the end zone.
It's fun to watch him run this option.
Well, watching that blocking from
all aspects
there,
of it. Yeah, the interior blocking, the blocking on the edge, the blocking downfield, and then the guys with the ball in their hands.
Maya. Kick up and good. Maya 6 for 6 on the night.
Good night for Maya.
So Crete defensive backs now, I'm sure, watching for that deep ball.
Yeah. Lexington's, they're going to have to score again, and they got to do it pretty quickly. So you can expect a lot of passing. We have changed who is responsible for the push-ups at this point.
Dwayne Wade now doing it.
Connor Lomax gets all 42.
Homecoming dance is following the football game tonight. So this night is still young yet for many of these people here in the crowd. My night will not be as late.
I think the Cardinals can just keep doing what they're doing, hang on for a win, make that dance a little more fun than it's already going to be.
The kickoff team going back and forth to get some sort of idea where this kick is going. Kind of a last second call, I think, here by the coach.
Yeah. I don't know if Lexington came out and maybe lined up a little different personnel-wise. But now I wonder if there's seems to be a longer delay than usual here. I didn't know what was going on.
Amaya back for the kick. Gonna try to pop it up. Fair catch called for and awarded. Sergio Loarca.
Fair catch. Take it by.
It's a good kick to eliminate any chance of a return there.
For the Minutemen.
Replay on that last. You didn't get to see it there towards the end, but excellent blocking.
34-yard line. Clock is not there for 7:40.
Bratzel 1 touchdown away from his 3 touchdown per game average. That puts him at 11 scores in 4 games, all on the ground. Naylor, pressure there, but gets the ball away in a rare drop. Conrad there, the intended target. Might be the first drop of the game for Lexington.
Well, Naylor did a good job standing in there because pressure was coming.
I thought they were going to get to him.
I'm honestly surprised that he got that one off.
Yeah, good job by Naylor, stepping up, staying in there.
I wonder if we'll continue to see more pressure. Try to get to him, not let him sit back there and survey things. Pretty obvious they're going to be throwing the ball quite a bit the rest of the game.
Naylor, good snap. With good time in the pocket, nice catch, good throw. Zeke Lucas gets the ball past the 50 in Cardinal territory.
Really good job by the Lexington line here. Naylor was just able to stand back there, step up into the pocket, and throw it.
Dangerous throw.
Yeah.
Cardinals all over the place. Can't really say much about the defense.
It's almost a back shoulder throw in the middle of the field.
Naylor doing a really good job coming in late in the game for West, who went out injured. Let's hope that it's nothing serious for West. Pressure coming on Naylor. He's able to elude it. Lobs it up. Really a nice throw. Just hits the back of Brayton Zybig's helmet, I believe.
Yeah, really good coverage by Zybig. Kevin Castro here on the bottom of the screen almost gets in there.
Both West and Naylor, they're tough quarterbacks to bring down. They do a good job of escaping the pocket and extending the play. But Crete doing a really good job of getting that pressure in there. 2nd and 10, under 7 minutes. Really nice throw. Good catch, Carpenter. What a sure-handed receiver. That's a tough throw on the run.
Yeah, really tough throw. Really good catch. Chica just allowed him to get behind him.
Really not horrible coverage. He was there. Just good throw. I don't have to guard Carpenter.
Yeah.
I'd be over here on the bench. Lexington looking to get another one on the board. Exciting 4th quarter. Naylor gets the snap. Crete with pressure. Ooh, right through the hands. Zeke Lucas. Looked like it was almost a catchable ball from this angle.
Yeah, it's been a tough catch, but, you know, receiver coaches tell the guys, if you can touch it, you catch it.
I've seen some balls that have touched my hands that were uncatchable. I will say that.
You mentioned about being on the field a while ago, and I'm sitting here pausing. Did you ever see the field? Talking about
Well,
Garden Carpenter.
Yeah.
Thought maybe you played him at practice or tried to
No.
on the scout team.
No, it was a pickup game. I drove by and just thought about it. Pressure. Will they get to him? Naylor gets it off before the sack can happen. Heads up play there by Naylor.
Naylor under pressure.
I was interested to see if he got it close enough to a guy to avoid the grounding, but he must have. He threw it in the direction, I guess.
Brings up.
The replay can't really tell us who exactly was putting that pressure on, but
I think it was lighting.
that Crete D line getting a lot of pressure.
All right, big 3rd and 10 here.
Minutemen looking at 3rd and 10. Naylor gets the snap.
Being in pressure.
That pressure forces that rush throw. Big 4th down play here for Lexington.
Hugan providing the coverage for the Cardinals. Incomplete.
Pressure there for Crete. Diego Reyes quick to get the backfield.
Good coverage again.
Looks like we got a timeout on the field from Lexington.
Must be Lexington, yeah.
Yeah, Crete's all out of timeouts. So 6:10 remaining on the official game scoreboard. Crete up 14. Big play here for Lexington, 4th and 10.
Krotzel joining the defensive huddle. They've kind of had to hold him out on the defensive side just because it's so valuable on the offensive side. But, you know, big plays like this, you're going to see him out there on the field. Now, what role will he play? Will he be covering someone in coverage or potentially bring him on a blitz? He can do a lot of different things.
Really impressed. Crete D. Crete D has looked really good tonight, and I think the plays they have been burned on have been just really good throws, good catches on Lexington's side, too. They've really been putting on a show offensively.
It's been good D, just better offense, and particularly, you know, some individual efforts on some throws and some catches.
I'm sure as coaches watch film, I'm sure they're going to see the same thing. I don't know what else we would call or do differently in some of those plays.
These guys will find something. They'll coach these guys up.
Yeah, maybe I'm being a little too optimistic, but I'm guilty of that sometimes. Pressure from Crete. They get to him, they'll bring down there, and that's Isaac Krotzel. Future Hall of Fame coach Siski was just talking about getting Krotzel on the field to make big plays, and that's what makes you a future Hall of Famer.
Well, he's tough to tackle and tough to block as well, as you saw on that play. Just athleticism on display again.
Naylor's done a great job of extending it, but just needed a little bit more time to make something happen on that. And Crete with the good call, applying the pressure.
You know, it seems like Lexington had the ball for quite a while there, but only a couple minutes came off the clock. Still 6:04 left in the game. Crete can grind out some first downs. And
so far, that hasn't been a struggle for Crete. Delay a game?
Delay a game, yeah.
Crete seems to be doing okay with first, second, third, and longs tonight, so they're not probably too worried about it.
You know, that ref kind of saved his shoulder there. He'll be icing after some of those tosses, but delay a game, he didn't have to toss near as far as some of those blocks in the back calls he's made.
You could tell on that the toss on that flag there, it only went about 3 yards, so there might be a little fatigue there already. Play up the middle for Krotzel. Gets that 5 yards back and an extra.
This is a replay here, blocking up front. Banos gets his man sealed to the outside.
We talked about
turn him inside.
My football skills earlier and lack thereof, and pretty sure I would have got at least 2 yards on that hole. That was a nice hole provided by the Crete offensive line.
If you could have handled the handoff, yes.
Have you seen the gloves they make now? They're so sticky, there's no way you can handle it. Good run, Schmeckpepper, that'll be a first down.
I venture to guess Crete's going to have a couple guys over 100 yards. Schmeckpepper's got to be.
Schmeckpepper with 4 rushing scores on the night. Isaac Krotzel with the other 2.
A very good offensive night for the Cardinals. The numbers are going to be pretty impressive after this one. High percentage in the passing game.
Yeah, I can't think of many drops from the Crete end. I can think of just one for Lexington. There's Krotzel.
Oh,
A couple of nice little
yeah.
spins to keep him going. Another big gain.
Yeah, that was impressive. Just adding to his numbers. And it looks fresh. For as many times as he has carried the ball tonight, he still looks fresh.
After 3 games, Krotzel came in with 585 rush yards. After tonight, that might be closer to 800.
Yeah, I'm going to say pretty confidently he's upped his average after tonight.
High snap controlled by Schmeckpepper. Ooh, pitch handled by TeBrink. A little long, but fortunate that he able to stick it with those gloves.
And on the replay here, Schmeckpepper could have possibly turned that one up himself. That's pitched out to TeBrink. Still getting 8, 7.
Second 4.
Clock stops. In the second down play. Crete not interested in backing down.
Oh, they just continue to do what they're good at, what they've done all night and all year. Just effective rushing attack and mixing in some passing when necessary.
False start. Take it back to 2nd and 9. Next weekend, Crete is at Gross.
Is that next weekend, or we got at Plattsmouth?
Oh, maybe at Plattsmouth.
That's a good football team. So
Be a test there.
yeah, but they're going to have to be happy with the way they're playing now going into that game. They should go in a confident group.
They're showing good fire in every game so far this season. Schmeckpepper with the keep. That might be a face mask. Every flag in the stadium here enters the field.
I don't know if I've ever seen 4 flags for the same call.
Well, that, and then they all came at the exact same time.
Yeah.
But I saw it pretty obviously vividly up here, but so Crete now we'll get it 1st and 10 from Minutemen 19-yard line. All starters still in. Just under 4 minutes. There's that triple I. Krotzel, Zybig to Brink, and the ball kept by Schmeckpepper. Late pitch out to TeBrink. He breaks the tackle. There's going to be a holding call. I'm guessing on Zybig. You can see on the replay here, maybe see it.
On that part of it, I didn't see much.
Kind of hard to see much on that one. Yeah. That one didn't show a whole lot.
The blocking has just been so impressive. I mean, even without the hold there, the other ones, how many yards are getting downfield before they're getting touched?
Crete just kind of has their way. They can go up the middle if they want with Krotzel or keep it, and Schmeckpepper can get his 5th rushing touchdown or maybe toss it off to TeBrink. This time to give to Krotzel up the middle. Still going. Close to a 1st down.
Showed some patience there, hiding behind his lineman kind of ducking down, looking for that hole.
Naylor.
You'll see on the replay here, get a little closer angle on it, just how shifty he is and hard to bring down.
Second one for Cardinals.
Brings up 2nd 1. Ball lying right on the 10-yard line.
I see Coach Newmeyer instructing Braden to wait until the ref starts his count just to milk a little.
Schmeckpepper. Did he get in? They give it to him. Touchdown number 5. Braden Schmeckpepper sees a hole, capitalizes, extends the lead for the Cards.
He wanted it. He wanted to get in for that 5th one with the dive at the end. Great effort there. Big night for Schmeckpepper.
Amaya back to kick. And Amaya 7 for 7 on the night. 49-28. Crete has had 7 offensive possessions, 7 touchdowns.
Yeah.
You couldn't ask for anything better.
No, as far as scoring, obviously perfection here, 7 out of 7. But I know these coaches, they'll watch the film and show the film with kids, and they'll help them to be even better next Friday night. They're going to find some things that they can just do a little bit better and keep improving like they've done up until this point this season.
Really impressed both sides of the ball for the Cardinals tonight. So with just 2.5 minutes remaining, Crete looking to go 2-2 on this season. Lexington would fall to 1-3. You're right, Coach. Crete does play at Plattsmouth, and then Gross is at home the following weekend.
And they'll face a good test next week. Plattsmouth, I
think the whistles were
little premature on the whistles. And we'll see how they sort this out. I don't know, because Crete did come up with the ball.
Refs are going to meet.
The ref admitting to his mistake, which does help a little bit, but it does take the ball away from the Cardinals when it should be their ball. They're going to have re-kick it is what they're going to do.
Inadvertent whistle?
You don't see that in football.
I'm going to say, I've yet to see this, so.
Yeah. And that's what happened. He saw the kid signal for the fair catch, reacted, blew his whistle before Lexington secured it. You don't think that would come into play, how this game is decided, but
ball on the ground, still on the ground. We'll see what the call is.
Lexington ball.
J.D. Rasmussen able to secure it for the Minutemen. Really impressed with Lexington tonight. Offensively.
Yeah.
Big playmakers, big plays, quick scores. Defense just had a tough time as the game wore down. Crete did a good job.
Just score watching, they appear to be a team that has just gotten better each week, especially on the offensive side of the ball. They've got some playmakers, and they were on display tonight.
The defensive line played well. Big stops early on, but they just were on there a long time. Big throw. Carpenter not able to haul in that one, just a little above.
Good coverage again, though. Right with him. They would have taken another near perfect pass and catch. Come down with that.
Yeah, you're right. Jacob Fugit there. Hoping the ball would land in his hands, but Carpenter just with the tip. Hope Lexington quarterback Caden West is able to overcome that injury. He had to come out of the game early in that third. Whistles will stop the play.
Ball is snapped, the play is stopped.
Well, then Crete will finish their season, the final 3 games. Norris, Waverly, and Beatrice.
Takes the ball back to the.
They have some tough games coming up, but from what I've seen these first 4 weeks, they're progressing, playing confident football. They're going to be ready for the challenge.
Lexington looking at the 2nd and 15. Naylor. Carpenter not able to come up with it, but Jacob Fugit right there. Good read by Fugit.
Fugit was eyeing a pick 6 there.
That or running into Carpenter, one of the two. That brings up 3rd and 15. Naylor gets the snap. Good looking throw. That's going to be picked off.
Oh, they're saying it hit the ground.
Ooh, from up here, I thought it was good.
Yeah.
Pad to brink.
Let's see here on the replay. It was close. You can't, really
can't tell on that,
either.
can you?
On the play, rule incomplete. Brings up 4th and 15.
Good
Either
job
way,
by the
4th and 15.
Yeah, good job by the defense there.
Back for his 3rd punt of the ball game, Freddie Vargas. Good looking
Good
punt
punt.
from Vargas. Tad DeBrink will just let it go. So that'll bring the clock down to just below 2 minutes to go with Crete up 49-28.
Seeing here if
Oh,
Yep. We are going to get to see Reese Verton at quarterback, looks like. As Schmeck Pepper
I see Henning out there for as receiver.
to Brink come off. Get to see some of the younger guys here. What a great night for the Crete offense. Guys that played up into this point. And always fun to get to see the other guys get in there and get their chance as well.
And speaking of that, number 55, Colton Hankel, comes in. Offensive line.
now in at quarterback for the
You'd like to see it. You're up 21 and some other guys get in there. Fugit on the carry there.
Reese Verton, just a sophomore, coming to get the play from Coach Newmeyer.
brings up 2nd and 7. 31
Fun homecoming football game for.
Been a fun week all around.
Yeah. Good atmosphere, well played game. Hopefully everyone stays safe. Dance and after the dance tonight.
Fugit sees a hole, goes outside. Will he be caught? 18 there with the tackle. Good run there by Fugit. Christian Holbrook on the stop. Good tackle by Holbrook. Fugit trying to go right and just cut left. Saw some space.
Good run by Jacob and even some of the other guys in here. Good blocking as well. Austin Klumi running on the field. Big applause.
Brian Banos getting a well-deserved rest. Banos, what a heck of a game he's played.
He's having a really good senior year, Brian Banos. He really dedicated himself since the end of last season. He's put a lot of work in the weight room, and it's paying off for him.
Fugit again, up the middle, waits for his chance, and there he goes. Sees the same exact opportunity as before. This time he will not be stopped, and he gets all the way into the end zone. Touchdown, Crete College, Jacob Fugit.
Great run by Jacob. Great to see him get in the end zone. Well deserved.
Amaya back to kick. Trying to go 8 for 8 on the night. And he did. 8 for 8 goes Amaya. Crete 56. Lexington 28.
Chris has really kicked the ball well tonight. Not the fact that he's just going 8 for 8, but he's putting it well beyond the goalpost. Yeah. He's pretty new to football, and he's getting better as well.
You were talking about Brian Banos putting in that work this offseason, Coach, but one thing I want to say, too, is going around to different games, and I was working a volleyball game, and Brian Banos was up and right in the middle of that student section, getting them all riled up, and the student section was getting crazy at the volleyball game and supporting our players. And you mentioned that earlier, how good of a job our admin and student section do around the district at different events and getting the town involved, and always impressed with that.
It's a fun school to be part of. You know, I went over to Seward for the game last Friday, and a lot of fans, a lot of students. They support each other well. Community supports the teams well. It's just a really fun school to be a part of.
Amaya, a little more leg into this one. On the return, Landon Johnson for Lexington. Gets it to the 30. I'm not sure if we'll see a play from Lexington or just a knee. Brayton Zybig down on the field for the Cardinals.
And I think Connor Lomax just did another 56 push-ups. I don't know what shirt he was planning on wearing tonight, but he might need to size up.
I'm going to get going to get that other shirt ready. Looks like just cramping down there for Brayton Zybig.
Brayton's on the field a lot. Plays a lot on all aspects, offense, defense, and special teams.
Yeah, definitely a big component.
Leading tackler coming into the night, you said.
Leading tackler.
Again, great crowd tonight. You fans have made the trip down from Lexington. Have a safe trip home this evening. Hope you enjoy
new quarterback now.
at least the beautiful evening we have.
Drew Hansen, sophomore, in for the Minutemen. Quick give for 2. Alex Hernandez. Clock winding down. Last play of the ball game. And that'll do it. Well played game, both teams.
Very entertaining. Yeah. Impressive. Both teams on the opposite side of the ball. Crete defense stepped up when it needed to, got enough stops, and let the offense just keep doing what it's doing, and
I think
put the game out of reach.
Sometimes that's so hard to do, is when you play a good first half, you got to come out and keep your foot on the pedal and maintain those high expectations, and Crete did an excellent job of that.
Yeah.
They took advantage, and they didn't let up.
No, they've got some momentum going now. And, as I mentioned, I feel like the progression from week 1 to week 4 is coaches have to be really excited about and happy, and they should be a confident group going to Plattsmouth to play a really good football team.
A really good Plattsmouth team. Well, thanks for tuning in tonight. Me and Coach Siski always have a good time, and glad you tune in. Was a perfect night for some Class B football. So next weekend, Crete Cardinals now 2-2 on the season at Plattsmouth. Now they're going to go enjoy their homecoming festivities. But you enjoy your weekend and go Big Red.